All right, man. We're live. We're live. What's going on, man? It's a dead time in college football, man. I'm D. First of all, if you're watching, make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, and you do all that first. But right now is a dead time in college football. They're about to get back at it. High school football, spring football is going on. We're about to bring a kid in here, man. Very unique kid. With a unique relationship with Footballville. We're gonna bring him in here, talk about his relationship with Footballville, why he decides to handle his career the way he's handling it, what he's got going on, and what's next for him. Recently made a 5-star. I let him come in here and talk to you about that. I'm gonna bring my guy in here, man, Jake Kreul. Jake, what's going on, bro?
What's going on? How we doing?
We all right, man. We all right. We are. What do you on a Sunday? It's Sunday. Like, what do you do on a Sunday? What you got going on a Sunday?
So it's funny you asked that. I literally just left training. I did training from 3:30 to 5, and then it worked out perfectly. Now I can hop on and do this little interview. So
When you say
that's kinda
training, is it like personal training, like outside of practice, or is it like training within IMG? Hold on, I think we lost him for a second. We'll wait till he come back. You see, listen, man, the man getting it in on a Sunday. For all y'all woke up this morning like, man, hey, God say rest on the 7th day. You know what I'm saying? All of that. You know what I'm saying? He getting it in on a Sunday. We'll get him back in here. But that's Jake Kreul. Like, if you follow Footballville, and if you're watching this, I hope you follow Footballville. If you follow Footballville, Jake Kreul collabs with most of all his content with us, and we'll kind of talk to you about how that got started. I think when he first started, man, he had maybe 5,000 followers or something that of that nature. And let's see what he got going on now. There you go. I think you good? I think we got him back now. You good?
Yeah,
You straight now?
Yeah, okay. I don't know what happened.
Who knows, man? Technology, man. Who knows, man? No, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. No, I was telling them when we got started collabing on social media stuff. You had how many followers? Do you remember? I screenshotted it. I would have to go look and see.
Ooh, I would say like 20. I think 2,500, probably 2,000.
Oh, I thought it was 5,000. That's worse than I thought it was.
Yeah.
And what do you have now on Instagram?
So now I think I just hit 31,000 followers. So it's grown.
How long has this been? How long has this been? Maybe a year? 6 months?
Yeah, 6 months probably.
Who decision was it for you to start making content and actually working really hard at the same time? Because both of them are a job.
Yeah, so it kind of started off like I always knew I could do it. I always knew I had the talent to like kind of make social media content. And when I started getting all these offers from all these schools, it started off with Auburn. I already took videos of everything I was doing because it was really cool. Like I wanted to kind of document it for myself. But then I put it all together and I would make videos about it on TikTok. And the first one I made went viral. And I was like, all right, let me keep doing this. So I just kept on grinding it out. And then I ended up bringing it from TikTok onto Instagram. So I started posting on both platforms, and that's kind of how just the content creating started. Because I mean, it opens a lot more doors and opportunities for you nowadays.
Right. I remember when you got started. I've been doing this for a while, and I saw you, and I was like, oh, he has some talent. I mean, it's a lot of things that go in it. Look, location, and you had all of it going for you. So I started DMing you, and we started talking about techniques and things that you can do. And listen to all the kids out there. We tell y'all all the time you have to build your brand. Jake actually listened to everything I told him. He would listen. He would take it in, and he actually listened to everything I told him. And he just kept running. How long does it take you to make a video now?
Oh, I mean, so I vary. Like if it's a minute long video, I'd say it probably takes me 5 to 10 minutes to make it. But like it really doesn't. Once you get a rhythm to it, it really doesn't take that long.
Right. How long did it take when you first started?
Oh, it was like 30 to 45 minutes. You know, trying to get every little thing right. You you didn't have the flow yet.
Right. All right. So here recently, you would name a 5-star on which platform?
On ESPN.
So ESPN made you a 5-star?
Yes, sir.
Like, do you know all your rankings throughout all the platforms? Like, could you tell me like where you're ranked at in 247? Do you know them all? You don't need to say them all, but do you know them?
Yeah, I have a general idea of where I'm at on most of the platforms.
Does that stuff matter to you?
Uh, I think it can put a chip on your shoulder a little bit. I know when it's all said and done, where I'm trying to go, what you were ranked in high school is not going to matter. But it's a pretty cool thing to have the validation from all these other people that they see you at this level, they see you at that level. But again, take it with a grain of salt. It doesn't really matter that much, but it's a pretty cool thing.
You say it could put a chip on your shoulder. What do you mean by that?
I mean, obviously, everyone's gonna think they're the best,
Right.
and you're always gonna do what you can to prove that you're the best. So if someone says that they don't think you're the best, it's gonna put a chip on your shoulder to prove them wrong, and keep on grinding and straining to become the best.
I mean, you're close. I mean, you've won a lot of things. I mean, here recently you went to Rivals, and they named you what the assassin for elite pass rushing skills.
Huh. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
something like that. It got to go to the event down there. It
and
was
then
a good time.
the Rivals 5-star camp in Prescott. They made you the assassin for elite pass. I was there that day. And it seems to me, now I'll take a guess. I've heard you talk about your technique. It seems to me your quickness of getting off the ball is something that you focused on. I
Oh,
may be
for
dead
sure.
wrong.
Like I
Huh?
think No, you're 100% correct. Like your get off wins you 90% of the rushes. Like when you're pass rushing, if you can't get off the ball, you ain't gonna win. Especially for a guy like me. Like I'm not gonna run through you. Like I can run through you, but that's not gonna be my bread and butter. So being able to be fast off the ball, that's what can make you different.
How many sacks you had last year?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I don't remember what my stats were. I remember at my
You
old school before I came to
uh-huh.
IMG, I had 17 and a half, but I don't know what I had at IMG this last year.
Where,
We don't really
where
keep track of stats that much.
where were you before you were at IMG?
I went to Bishop Moore. It was a private school in Orlando, Florida.
I know exactly where it's at. Yeah, 17 sacks, bro.
Yeah, at my old school I did.
And you were like a what, sophomore?
A sophomore at the time, yeah.
Yeah. 17. And then you moved on to IMG.
Yes, sir.
Tell us something cool about IMG.
Uh I think the cool part is that you don't realize is like you meet people all over the world. Like there's kids from South Africa, there's kids from Spain, there's kids from Mexico, literally everywhere. You're meeting international. There's so many different like cultures there, and you learn a lot of different stuff through it.
Oh, really? Because they recruit across the world, don't they?
Yeah, I mean because kids across the world will come there to play golf, soccer,
Mm-hmm.
tennis,
Okay.
all those sports. So that's where they come from.
What's the last visit you went on?
I was, ooh, where was I recently? I was at Colorado.
Colorado. You sat down, got to talk to Coach Prime.
Yeah, I did for like an hour.
An hour. How did that go?
Dude, yeah, we were talking for a long time. Really well. It was almost like we were both interviewing each other, to be honest. Like he was interviewing me, I was interviewing him, both getting to know each other, but it was a really cool talk to have with like a guy that's in the Hall of Fame. I mean, that's a pretty cool person.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool visit, Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado is really cool. And the like Boulder, the city of Boulder is insane because you have like you see the mountains and everything. It was really cool.
Oh, so the scenery, right? Because you're from Florida, right? So you don't see the mountains and the snow, and you don't get to see all that stuff.
Yeah, never.
How long were you there?
So it was an official visit. I think I was there for 2 nights.
Okay, cool. So listen, you know we from Miami, man. So you know I have Miami questions for you. When the last time you went to Miami?
Oh, I was down at Miami for a spring practice. I forgot. I don't know what the exact day was, but I came down for a spring practice and I got to jump off the diving board, which was pretty cool.
Oh, you got to jump off that high diving board?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you record it?
I did. I do have. I think my dad has the video somewhere. I don't have it.
You didn't post that video?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
No. So Miami wasn't in your top 5, right?
What'd you say? I'm sorry, you cut out.
Miami in your top 5? You have like a top 5, right? Already?
Yeah, they were not in my top 5.
They were
I
who?
didn't set a top 5. I
Uh-huh.
I didn't set a top 5. I did like my my first 5 official visits. So Miami wasn't in there for that.
Oh, you said your official visits. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you got to talk to Jason Taylor at Miami?
Yep. I got to talk to him a few times from like taking all my visits and everything. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. So what do you have left with your official visits? Who you got left?
So I have Ohio State, Florida, Texas, and Oklahoma are the 4 I have left.
Did you like grow up with a dream school? Like when you were growing up, what was your favorite school?
Yeah. So growing up, my favorite school was Florida because my dad went there. So we grew up
Okay.
really big time fans of them and everything. So it's kind of cool to have them recruiting me now, but that's not really gonna play a factor when it comes to like making a decision. I'm just gonna go where I think it's best fit for me.
Yeah, when you say best fit, like what are you looking at? Are you looking at the scheme? Are you looking at the way the coaches make you feel? Like what matters to you?
Yeah, I think I mean scheme is definitely important, but I think the 5 schools that I have official visits for, I fit in all of them scheme wise. I think the fit part is gonna be like the position room and position coach. Like do they recruit guys like me? Like do they have guys that play like me right now? Similar body types? Who have they developed in the past? Stuff like that kind of goes into that decision.
Yeah. So with you creating content the way you do you ever get any pushback from colleges or your teammates? They call you Hollywood, or do you ever get any pushback from them?
Man, I'm the least Hollywood person you can know. Like I act so genuine with people. I try not to. I mean, you're gonna get that. Everyone will try to say that you're full of yourself or you're Hollywood this, Hollywood that, but that just comes with like having a big following. You can't control that, and if people are talking about you, you're doing something right. So, m- yes, there's gonna be pushback, but no matter what, you're always gonna have pushback for anything that you're doing right. I mean, like Jesus got killed on the cross, and he was a perfect man. So if you're doing something right, people are gonna hate you for it, and you're doing something right, people are gonna love you for it. So you can't really let that get to you. And
No, that's definitely right. That was a great answer. I think he froze for a minute there. No, that was a that's a great answer. I mean, right. I mean, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. I mean, one of the coolest songs ever made to me, because I think it's one of the truest songs ever made. Like if people aren't talking about you, I think he froze for a minute. And see if we can get him back up here. People aren't talking about you, you ain't doing nothing. Bottom line. I don't know. I mean, that's the bottom line. So with fame and with eyes on you comes some type of responsibility. Um, what's the saying? To who's given much is expected. All of that. All of that. I always say it's not so separately. Like fame and haters isn't so separately. Like it comes together. You know, I used to say the toys back in the day. This star is not so separately. Fame with success comes haters, not so separately. So sometimes, how I would like to say it, we're gonna get him back in here for a second when he pop back in. Sometimes I say, there you go. You good? You good now?
yeah, I don't know what keeps on happening. My phone keeps on cutting out, but I'm good now.
Man, ain't no big deal, man. It's technology. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I was saying, listen, everything you were saying was right. We're gonna get you out of here in a second. If sometimes the haters is what validate that you're doing something. Like, yeah, if they're not there, then you're not rubbing anybody wrong. You're not really doing anything. But when people started talking and you're like, man, I don't think about you when I'm home eating my goddamn cereal. Right? Like, why are you talking about me? It kind of validates that you're actually doing something, and you're probably walking down the right road when people start talking, right?
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Right. So listen, I got a huge Hurricane following, man. Tell the Hurricane fans that they're not out of it, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh
tell,
no, no. Hey,
tell them they ain't out of it because tell them they're not of it. What's the story about the caves?
yeah, we do. I think me and you talked about this before. Like, I
Uh-huh.
just set my first official visits. I plan on taking my commitment into October, into like the late fall. So we'll see how everything shakes out. A lot of new schools could come in and hop in and be a possible decision for me. So I don't definitely no one's out of the race right now.
Right. So are you guys in spring at IMG right now? When does spring start for you guys?
We just finished. So we finished last week, the 13th. I think it was the day we finished.
How does it work at IMG? Like every spring, there's like new faces that check in. Like the team is totally different.
Not totally different. We have some continuity, but there'll be a few new guys that come in. But we never have issues with it. Everyone meshes pretty well.
You have any goals? You have any goals? What you trying to accomplish?
Yeah. I mean, we want to win the national championship. We want to be the best team in the country, go undefeated,
Mhm.
all that stuff. And as a defense, we want to have a good defense, hold teams under a certain amount of points every game, and lead the turnover margin every game, like stuff like that that we're gonna attack for as a team, and we're gonna do it this year.
So with this new college football, Jake, I used to avoid these questions, but I'm not going to avoid this one. It's 2025 now. There's money coming in college football, right? Do you think about the NIL? Like, do you sit down with your parents and you guys actually talk about the next level and getting paid?
Yeah, I would be a
Yeah.
liar to say if I didn't. I think when some people
Right.
try to say that saint role that, hey, we don't care about money. I mean, that's a factor now. Like, you can't lie about that. That's part of something, but that's not the leading factor, right? The leading
Right.
factor for me is going to be relationships with coaches and um what I built these last 3 years being recruited. And yes, that will be a factor that goes into it, but I don't think that's what's gonna make me make my decision. I'm just not going to the highest bidder. I'm going to where I think I can be developed and I can trust the coaches to put me in the best situation to win.
No. That's a great answer. I mean, 2 years ago, I didn't ask kids about the money thing. I mean, we still were stuck in 5 years ago. But at this point, you're right. It's business. It's business. I mean, it's out front, and it's going to keep evolving when it comes to the business. Um, do you think having the money, like, how do you think that would affect you and your work ethic?
I don't care, man. The goal is not to make a few bucks in college. The goal is to make it to the NFL, right? College bucks
Yeah.
is a lot smaller than what you're gonna make if you're a first round draft pick. So keep the same thing. Keep working how you're working now, and the gratification will come later. If you need transactional or money to come, it's gonna come later. Just keep on working how you're working now, and you'll get there.
Do you have any other hobbies outside of football? Or are you just straight football? Like, do you fish? Do you throw rocks at
Uh,
lizards in the woods?
like I fished a little bit when I was growing up. I really don't have time for it anymore. So really, if it, I'm just playing football and hanging out with my guys. That's really all I do.
That's it. And make
Yes, sir.
videos. So about as focused can come. That's for anybody who thought Mr. Guy wasn't focused. Listen, man, I'm gonna let you go out of here, but I'll say this: college football decided to play players within a system called NIL, name, image, and likeness, right? So basically, they decided to do that. You decided to build your brand, which is name, image, and likeness, right? You decided to build your brand. So for anybody like going forward, and we've talked about this before, if anybody going forward have any pushback about what you're doing, right? then I don't know. I guess you would just have to question. You would have to question them and do they have your best interest at heart? Because the way the way you can make money in college football is name, image, and likeness for now until this revenue sharing stuff comes. So, bro, like I've told you in private, man, I tell you now, man, you're doing the right thing. At the end of the day, football is entertainment. And you're definitely, every time you come on the video and you're like, I'm Jake Kreul, I'm gonna show you how I became a 4-star. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna show you my visit. You're entertaining people, and that's part of it. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Go and get out of here. Get out of here. I'll probably get you on here one more time, man, before you go big time on me, okay?
Awesome. All right. Thank you. You have a great day.
Yeah, all the time. That's Jake Kreul, man. Jake Kreul recently made a 5-star on, he said ESPN. I mean, they all should be giving him his 5th star. But go follow him. Go follow Jake Kreul. He's Jake the Snake. I'm gonna give it a full thing to you right now. JK_DE_snake 34. Go follow him on all the platforms. I think TikTok. I know he's on Instagram. He collabs with me on a lot of his Instagram stuff. He went from, like he just told you, from 2,000 followers. He's up to about 30,000. And we're gonna see if we could push that thing to 100,000 because he ain't gonna do nothing but keep getting bigger. So y'all make sure y'all follow Footballville on all platforms. Go follow Caneville at Caneville305. And like Jake told you, there ain't nothing set in stone. If Miami want them, they have to come get them. Shout out to the villains, man. I'm D. We out of here.